In real estate, what is a backup offer? Should you write one? When should you use it, and how do you use it? That's what I want to talk to you about today. It's happened, especially the last couple years, more often than not. You find a property and either it gets multiple offers and you end up being second place or third place. You miss it completely and it's under contract before you even realize it's on the market. If you work with our team, we try to eliminate that from happening, but it does happen occasionally where you just don't win the offer. So that's when a backup offer could come into play and could benefit you. It may or may not, but here's how it works. So a backup offer is basically once the property's under contract, they've already agreed to sell it to another buyer. But what we see oftentimes is that buyer, they'll do a home inspection, they'll meet with their lender a second time, or sometimes they just wake up and get cold feet and they decide, you know what, we don't want to buy this house anymore, we're out. And typically during a due diligence period, they can walk away, get their earnest money back, no strings attached. And that due diligence could be anywhere from 1 or 2 days to 10 to 15 days. If you write a backup offer, what that does is puts you in second place so that if that first buyer decides, we changed our mind, we don't want to buy it for any reason, they terminate the contract, you automatically have that house under contract, as opposed to it going back on the market and risking another buyer slipping in front of you or risking going into multiple offers again. So as a buyer, having a backup offer sitting there waiting could be beneficial, because if that first buyer walks away, then boom, you're automatically under contract for that house. So the next time you miss out on that property that you love, or you end up coming in second place or third place, and ask your agent to make the extra effort to write that as a backup offer, because you have nothing to lose. Either the first buyer will close and you'll be out, which you were out already, or you'll end up winning that house when that first buyer terminates. Now, what happens if you do a backup offer and then you go find something else that you like and you want to make another offer? You can always withdraw your backup offer. You can put a time limit on your backup offer. So it kind of puts you in the driver's seat. And a lot of buyers and sometimes agents don't want to so-called waste the time or spend the time to write a backup offer because they think, well, what are the odds? They're under contract, they're probably going to close. I would say probably somewhere maybe around 10% of the time they don't close. So you do have a small chance that you may end up with that house that you really wanted. So in my opinion, if you're upset that you missed out on one, it's worth writing the backup, keeping your fingers crossed, saying your prayers. Who knows? It just might work out for you. And if you got any questions on a backup offer, reach out to us. We'll be glad to answer them for you.